Chapter 3. The Shape of Order. Kaitlyn Thorne's rise did not simply replace a dead prince. It changed Tucson. After Lettow Kaminsky's death, the Camarilla did not collapse. Not completely. It bent, cracked, and waited for someone strong enough to make fear useful again. Kaitlyn did exactly that. She did not rule like Lettow. Lettow ruled through memory, old promises, and respect earned across centuries. Kaitlyn ruled through control. Every favor was measured, every mistake recorded. Every kindred in Tucson quickly learned that survival depended on usefulness. Under her, the Camarilla became colder, sharper, and more organized than it had ever been before. And beside her stood Aila Nazari. The Banu Hakim elder had never truly belonged to the Camarilla. She had been independent, ancient, feared. A weapon no one fully trusted, but everyone respected from a distance. Lettow had been different. He was one of the few who had seen more than the monster in her. He had known her before Tucson, before court titles, before grief made her colder. His death did not simply wound Aila. It shattered her. For 2 years, she hunted Sabbat with merciless precision. Some called it justice. Others knew better. It was grief. It was hunger. It was revenge dressed in discipline. There were whispers about Aila. There had always been whispers. Some said she had consumed an ancient ministry elder. Others claimed that was why Serpentis moved through her blood, why her aura made even kindred with auspex look away. Some even wondered if Aila was still alone inside her own body. No one knew the truth. Only this: when Aila entered a room, predators remembered fear. To keep control, she built a machine, cold, precise, monstrous. A blood extraction system. With it, she drained captured Sabbat without the intimacy of the kiss. No touch, no pleasure, no surrender. Just blood taken cleanly, mechanically, and without mercy. It kept her hunger contained. For a time. But control was slipping. So when Kaitlyn offered her structure, Aila accepted. Not because she loved the Camarilla, not because she trusted Kaitlyn, but because she needed a shape for her rage before it became something worse. Aila became sheriff of Tucson. Now her vengeance had a title. Her violence had permission. Her grief became law. And Kaitlyn knew exactly how useful that was. Then came the truth. Bishop Delilah had been connected to Lettow's death. That was enough. Aila stopped hunting soldiers. She wanted the head. Kaitlyn supported the hunt, using information taken from Fae to weaken the Sabbat from every side. Havens were exposed, routes were compromised, secrets reached dangerous hands. Soon, the Sabbat were not only facing Aila, they were facing the Camarilla, the Anarchs, and the Second Inquisition. Their war became a trap with too many doors closing at once. Aila's first encounter with Delilah ended in retreat. Not fear, strategy. The second was different. This time, Aila came prepared, and Delilah fell. Not destroyed, not dead, but defeated. Wounded and forced into hiding, her pride broken, her body damaged, her power shaken. Still, she survived. That was the problem. Delilah had never meant to begin a full war with the Camarilla. Fae had been meant as a tool, perhaps even a disposable one. A test, a way to remove a problem without dirtying her own hands. But Fae succeeded. Lettow became ash, and Fae never returned. Delilah had underestimated her. Then she underestimated Aila. Now the Sabbat were fractured, hunted, and bleeding. Their packs were scattered, their havens burned, their enemies multiplied. But the Sabbat were not destroyed, and neither was Delilah. That made her more dangerous than ever. Tucson had not found peace. It had found a new shape for war. Kaitlyn ruled from above, elegant and cold. Aila enforced her will from the shadows, carrying grief like a blade. Faye remained bound, a living weapon shaped by fear, desire, and domination. And Delilah waited somewhere beyond reach, wounded but alive. But the Camarilla was not the only force watching Tucson change. The Anarchs saw it too. Kaitlyn was not Lettow. She did not negotiate like him. She did not treat the Anarchs as neighbors or rivals. She saw them as instability. And for Baron Garrick Verreau, that was unacceptable. Garrick had known Lettow long before Tucson became this cold. During the Great War, they fought side by side, sharing trenches, enemies, and the kind of respect only survival can create. They had been brothers once. Then Aila came between them. Garrick loved her. Aila chose Lettow. Or perhaps worse, she chose what Lettow represented: structure, order, control. Garrick chose fire. He never forgave Lettow completely. Not because he hated him, but because betrayal hurts more when it comes from someone you once called brother. In the Free State, Garrick became more than muscle. He became a symbol. A gangrel baron who did not preach freedom. He bled for it. His rule was not soft, but it was honest. Those who followed him did so because they chose to, not because they were owned. And now Aila had officially joined the Camarilla. The wound reopened. Lettow's death gave Garrick the excuse he needed, not to mourn, to move. Because in Tucson, every love story becomes political, and every old betrayal waits for the right night to burn.